So can you drink this?
Start this.
Can you drink that beer without trying to say something racist? Hey, we got a new sponsor. It's just David's dad. David's dad is our sponsor because we're alcoholics. Should we do an ASMR channel? 5, 4, 3, 2. David Fraley. Speaking of David Fraley, that guy Snapchatted me. His mother's dying.
Yeah, he sent me the same one.
I Snapchatted him back.
He said, "LOL, my mom's got a week to live."
We're
throwing a block party.
I Snapchatted him. I said, "Hey, I'll go and visit her and just tell her that I'm David Fraley."
Do you think she'd believe you?
Easily. I don't think.
I asked him. I was like, "Are you gonna visit her?" And he said he's getting yelled at by his girlfriend to go visit her, but he doesn't want to.
Huh? Yeah.
Something like that. Should we be saying this?
Yeah. Who cares? I mean, he told me that he'd give me $1,000 if I went and posed as David Fraley and talked to his mom.
Do you know the whole why they have such a terrible?
She just left him.
Oh well, fuck her.
Yeah, she kind of sucked. But yeah, I think that she has leukemia now or something.
Do you want him to be our guest for the 52nd?
Yeah.
Yeah. He asked when can I be a guest on this podcast, and I typed in the 52nd.
The 52nd.
Yeah, which would be the one after this.
The 1 year. But you think it's time to have guests?
With this whole...
with Tom Brady not being on the Patriots anymore?
It's
a crazy fucking world right now.
I mean, in these trying times, I don't know what the Pats are going to do now.
Like, I can't even go outside because Tom Brady's not on the Patriots anymore. And it's fucking nuts. I saw somebody sneeze and I punched him in the face. And I said, "Are you seriously going to disrespect Tom Brady like that?" I was like, why are you doing that in public right now when Tom Brady's not even on the Patriots anymore? And
people are really stocking up in the stores. They really think the world's going to end.
And then that 90-year-old woman fell to her death, grabbing her chest or whatever. But she shouldn't have sneezed in front of me.
What do you think it is? They don't like Tom Brady in red?
I think so.
You think that's what it is?
I think it's the Buccaneers jersey that's really...
You see also, what the fuck is his name? Big Dick Nick is now on the Bears.
Big Dick Nick?
Yeah, Nick Foles.
Oh, where did you get that name from?
That's what people call him. Nick Foles? Yeah,
Does he have a big dick?
I don't know, but that's what they called him.
I don't think that people did call him that.
You don't think?
I mean, you don't have to pull out your... Oh, do you all think?
You don't believe, huh?
But yeah, it's been a nuts few weeks. People have been canceling work all because Tom Brady's gone to the Buccaneers.
Well, nobody knew, this has been going on for about a year now. Nobody knew. He's been in the press. He's like...
Well, it all started, he went to China.
Uh-huh.
And they're saying the trade started in China, which is weird. And then it's just been really...
I was listening to DT.
Yeah.
He was saying it's a Chinese hoax at first.
Yeah.
And I was on that on that train.
Donald Trump was like...
It's a hoax. He's not leaving.
Yeah, he's not leaving the Patriots. He would never. But I think that he actually knew the entire time that he was leaving.
He made it a national emergency.
I know. And it was so nuts. And I was like, okay. Although it started in China, it would probably only affect the United States. But Italy is up in arms over
it. I know. Italy is going crazy.
Italy kicked everybody out of their country because...
I didn't even know they cared about football.
Me neither.
I thought they
and I don't even think that they do. I think it's just Tom Brady.
They just like TV
they just like they like
the TV12 program.
Stop abbreviating everybody's name, DM. Just chill.
You're gonna talk about the TV12 program? That's a thing.
Yeah, but you keep on you just keep on abbreviating everybody's name, DM, and I don't want to fucking hear it. All right,
JS, you gotta cool it.
I'm fucking sick of that shit. But yeah, it's nuts how just like they can't cope with it, and it's making people schools. Like I get it.
KD's broken up about it.
Yeah,
Rudy Gobert. What's his name?
Rudy Gobert.
He's upset.
Yeah, he started just smacking people with headphones and
Donovan
microphones.
Mitchell.
Yeah, pissed. I mean, it's Tom Hanks of all people. I didn't even know that he was a big Tom Brady.
He didn't
fan.
even want to come back in the country.
Yeah, no, he stayed in Australia.
Away.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll blow over, and then TV12 will be back.
You know what the issue is? Is that
you think he gets the number? You think he?
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely 12. But the thing that's weird to me, right, is Wisconsin. You think everybody is a Packers fan. Mm-hmm. There's 113 cases of people being upset.
There's about 113.
There's 113 open cases of people being upset about Tom Brady.
43 in Milwaukee that people specifically care.
Yeah, a lot about Tom Brady leaving the Patriots.
And it's about a community spread.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is.
I just learned that term.
It's a community spread?
Yeah, it means you have people in the community who are fans of Tom Brady, and now everybody else is fans.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant before, but now I learned.
Everyone else is fans.
It spreads quickly.
Well, if you have any direct contact with somebody while you're sad about Tom Brady leaving the Patriots, they also catch the sadness.
But you don't really catch it until about 14 days later. It's weird.
It's weird. Yeah,
it's a weird
you
thing.
go 14 days not thinking about Tom Brady,
and then it just hits you.
And then it just hits you all at once, and you're like, no.
Older people, because Tom Brady's been on the team for so long,
it literally breaks their heart.
they care so much more.
Yes.
Because they've known him for 20 years.
Yeah. The full 20 years. The thing was
they had the time before. They had the time before.
They saw him go to training camp and stuff like that, and they saw how out of shape he was, and they were like, "This guy's going to be nothing. He's going to be a 6th-round pick at best. This guy's trash." And he goes on to win fucking 6 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowls, however many.
I don't know. I mean, they called him the comeback kid in Michigan, so some people knew what he really was about, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's just. I don't know. I didn't realize, because older people, I thought they'd be like Dan Marino fans and stuff like that, and shit like that. You know? And it's just Tom Brady. They love Tom Brady that much. Maybe he appeals to.
Does he have a middle name?
No,
I don't think so.
I think he's a 2-name guy. He seems like
that sounds right.
Maybe his middle name is 12. Hey, 12.
They just by birth they knew he had greatness.
You're going to lead a team that hasn't been developed yet, the Patriots, to 6 different.
Were they late? Were they like in the?
They came late. I think like 90s.
Were they like an expansion team?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Huh?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They. I used to dig their fucking old uniforms a lot.
I kind of like them.
Just a guy with like a fucking Patriots hat,
and he's just like in a 3-point stance,
right? I wish that things were simpler.
Hey, I know football terms.
Yeah,
I know 3-point.
I was watching. Who the fuck was it that I was watching? But they were like a rich person. It might have been like somebody from the Hype House. You know the Hype House?
Do I know the Hype House?
It was somebody.
You talking about Charlie? You talking about Addison?
Yeah.
You talking about Lil Huddy?
Yeah.
Oh,
I knew.
I know.
I don't know if it was somebody
Dixie?
from the. It might have been. No. It was Brockhampton.
Brockhampton.
Yeah.
That's the group.
Yeah.
That's the group of 25 people.
But they were dancing.
Please explain Brockhampton to me, because I don't understand. There's like 50 people that are in this group, and then they just rotate the cast.
It's like 15. Some of them are white rappers, and you can't even tell.
Okay.
You can't even tell.
Are some of them just stragglers that hang out at the group and don't do anything?
I'm pretty positive, yes. I watched them on Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon.
I saw they're on Fallon.
And there's one or two of them that just sat on the steps the entire time, and it's like, hey, you could have stayed at home.
Brockhampton's
you didn't have to come for this.
Where are they? I don't know anything about them.
I don't know anything about them either.
They're a group of 100 people that just make music.
Yeah, but so what I was getting to was I miss the simpler times in like nowadays everything's dry fit. You have to have like this slick, cool fucking like plastic whatever that fucking shit is that like is smooth on your shirt for like these nice fucking like NFL shirts. Like the shirts like have to be dry fit, and they have to have like everything has to be like leather stitched on and shit. I miss the old days when it was just crew neck sweatshirts and it said like Steelers 1997, and it was like big like yellow letters.
Oh,
and,
like that Wisconsin crew neck I have right now?
Maybe not Wisconsin, because like that, like it was back when it was just like black, and then like it was just a black crew neck, and it'd say like.
But in big bold letters.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. You like that style?
It was simpler.
Yeah,
it was a simpler time. They did, and like it was all made of like shit material.
I think they look cool because they're clearly they're a bad design.
Yeah, well they are made out of shitty material. And I saw some guy in Brockhampton that was like
Are they from Pittsburgh?
I'm guessing so. Maybe I don't know, because he was wearing the Steelers. But it was for their Sugar music video, which is their biggest song. And he just wore that, and it's like, oh, that's what you picked. You have like probably hundreds of thousands of dollars,
and he picked just like something he found in his mom's closet,
literally. Which is like the new craze, because you think of like Kanye West wearing like Champion. I remember like fucking, I was like,
Champion was a Walmart brand.
I'm not fucking wearing this
Champion
shit.
was a Walmart brand,
and like I was like, I don't know, 15, and my mom would try to put
Yeah.
a sweater on. I go, Mom, I don't want
I think Champion was
I don't
cool.
wanna fucking
It was
wear
cool in
this.
the 90s, but as soon as the early 2000s hit, we were like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
You talking about the Hype House made me want to talk about them really badly.
Really? Did you see them on fucking ET or whatever?
Oh, your boy did.
How do you get into the Hype House? And everybody just laughs. I don't know. I was just in it.
They were just like, we just have to like you, I guess, and you just hang around.
Yeah.
It's like a weird fraternity. The Hype House is just like a group
Do
of.
you think that there's hazing in the Hype House?
No,
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think that I'm going to say this, and I'll say it for fact because I mean I'm okay with getting canceled at this point because
Yeah, who cares?
Tom Brady left the Patriots, the world's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
end, whatever.
Fuck it.
3 of those Hype House members got pissed on to get into the Hype House, and that's a fact. And that's true.
Hopefully, Addison, Charlie, and Dixie.
Yeah.
Those are the. Do you know who those are?
Addison, Charlie, and Dixie. Yeah, Addison's the blonde hair one.
Mm-hmm.
She.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you nailed it.
Yeah.
You can say she's hot. She's old
Yeah,
enough.
she's old enough. She's
Yeah.
hot. She hangs out with the Vlog Squad now.
Yeah. She's part of the gang.
Dixie's also hot.
Yeah, she's a lot. It's okay. You're good.
Charlie is
She's
adorable.
she's nice.
No, she's adorable.
She's fine.
She's so adorable.
She's
You can
sweet.
say that.
She's a sweet girl.
You can say adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 15.
Yeah, I know.
That one's rough.
But
I just saw this TikTok that I really liked,
okay.
and it was this guy doing a little imitations of the people in the Hype House.
Okay.
Basically saying how Addison is stealing Charlie's spotlight because Addison's the number one girl now.
Oh, is she?
I mean, I think the fake people, the fake TikTokers, they're not really in the community like I am.
Yeah.
They think Charlie D'Amelio.
Charlie's number one.
But if you're in the inn like me, you know Addison Rae's where it's at.
Addison goes crazy.
Ooh, she's the number one in my opinion.
Well, because she's the best at doing this thing.
Yeah.
Because Charlie tries to do it, it's not as
No.
good.
Addison
does that.
She's the only one who can do it.
And it's really good. And it gets me
And
sometimes.
she's 19, so it's okay.
Yeah.
And you don't feel as bad.
Yeah. I think that's what's really not helping Charlie.
Oh yeah,
Is that she's not
yeah.
18.
She needs to figure out how to get to 18 quick.
Yeah.
It might-
if she could jump to 18,
It might help out
she'd
her.
sky-
It might help. It would help her brand.
Yeah. And she's also dating Huddy, which you're
Lil
not dating.
Huddy. His name is Chase. That's his
Chase
real
Hudson.
name. Yeah. Did you
Is
know
that
his
it?
name? Yeah, you nailed it.
I mean, Lil Huddy, I kind of.
It could be
Huddy.
Chase Huddy.
Yeah, Huddy.
That kid fucking bothers me.
Really?
Yeah, because
Really,
he's
'cause
clearly not talented.
No?
No, he's got nothing. Because when you watch the fucking Charlie
girls?
and Addison, at least they're trained dancers.
Is Addison good at dancing? Because I never see her dance. I only
That's
see
what
her-
she does.
I only see her do this.
Well, no, she can dance. She can
Can
dance
she?
for real. So does Charlie's like a gymnast.
Yeah.
So she's
Charlie's really good.
She's
at
like a legit dancer.
She's actually probably the best dancer.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's why she got. But Addison's 19. So that's
Yeah.
who we're. That's who. That's
who we
the
can
horse
watch.
we're back.
That's who we can watch. Yeah.
And then Charlie is
And
fucking
Dixie?
Lil Huddy. Dixie is just popular
Because of her sister.
and she's 19.
And
it's okay
And
to
the
like her.
issue is that she's like,
Go ahead.
she's not all that great looking.
Yeah, she's.
She's like a tier 2
Hey,
D'Amelio.
these are not my words, but Tyler Rogney's.
Yeah.
And I'll say his full name, so if you want to look him up, it's okay.
Yeah.
He's like, let's be honest, Charlie's the hotter one. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. You can't say that. And he's like, come on. That's what he's saying, not me.
Come on.
So he's already saying it. I don't see girls that are younger than 27 usually,
Yeah. Except for Addison.
except for Addison
She's pretty hot.
and Dixie
And Dixie. Do you think that Dixie's hot?
and Charlie
And Lil Huddy.
and little Huddy might be the hottest of them all.
Yeah.
But he bothers me because once this TikTok is over, they always end, right?
Yeah.
They always have their phases. He doesn't. I don't think he has no discernible skills. Like he's not He's like the fucking.
He keeps on showing up on YouTube videos, and he like doesn't say anything in them.
Yeah, he's got
because he
nothing.
can't talk.
He's not interesting. He's just has blue eyes, chiseled jaw. You see the kid with the shirt off?
No.
Rough.
Which guy?
Lil Huddy.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, not good with the shirt off.
Remember?
He's also 15.
No, he's 17.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and he's a guy, so I feel like I can say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm
So
not
he's
trying
not
to
in
fuck him.
shape, dude.
No. Very skinny.
Really?
Super skinny. And weird body type.
Oh, is he one of those people with the really big chests, but he's skinny?
Yeah. Yes, maybe.
Those are the people that really piss me off because they get girls because they're just skinny, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm a 10 in personality.
Easily.
Just fucking straight 10.
Yeah.
But like maybe a 1.5, maybe 0.75.
I'll give you a 2.
In looks.
Yeah.
And we're declining too.
Yeah, you're not really helping yourself.
Yeah, no, not at all. But then there's these skinny people that like girls find attractive because they're skinny, and it's like, yo, their body's weird to look at. Like if you put your head on their chest, it's very well that you could rupture an eardrum because like their chest sometimes just like extrude out, and it's like the weirdest looking thing. And they're like, then their ribs show. Like it's just so weird.
I kind of had a weird looking body as well when I was like skinnier. Do you know why it was weird?
No.
Do you remember before I like gained a little bit more muscle?
Did you have the weird chest?
No.
No. You had a weird tummy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
Because I would eat so much food that my stomach was bigger than like everything else.
Yeah, you had like an AG bod.
And it was like my stomach was bigger here.
Oh,
it was,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
skinnier down there.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Right underneath your tits, it was like big.
Yeah.
But it was,
my stomach
which is weird because it didn't sit by your fupa.
No,
which normal people,
Well, it's not that I was holding my fat there. It was that my stomach is actually just bigger because I would eat so much food.
Oh.
Yeah, so my stomach would be bigger, and that area is just like significantly bigger, and
you just never gained fat, really.
Yeah,
that's weird.
But now my proportions look a little bit better because like I'm more filled out, like chest, like shoulders, and it's fine.
You are filled out, bro.
I'm a little filled out. You know what I'm talking
about? You got
about?
nice tits, bro.
Thank you. That's all I've been looking for is one
really
compliment
nice
on my
fucking
chest. But when I was like 18, 17, it was like way not good looking.
Yeah, you were.
My tummy just like rolled out.
Did it?
Yeah, just like my stomach.
Yeah.
Just because I can eat, and I still can eat like a huge quantity of food, but then I'm just like a coast for the rest of the day.
I'm never really good looking. Even when like I lose weight, I'm not a good
looking guy.
Good looking guy.
No, not at all.
Fuck.
What'd you do here?
Oh, my Blitz TFT app came up. That's weird. You must want us to play a game middle of the podcast. How do you think that would turn out if we just played a game during the podcast?
Well, so I want to play like. Why don't we? I want to stream games.
Me and you got really angry at each other today.
Nah, you got angry.
No, you were upset because I wasn't agreeing with you.
First off, we're all playing. We're all playing Sunday, by the way. We're all playing.
Friday works better.
No, it doesn't. Because for me, Manfred, and also Tyler.
Not Tyler.
Not Tyler.
Tyler's free.
Tyler's free. But it's more Manfred than I.
What's Manfred doing?
Animal Crossing comes up Friday, and he was like, "I'm gonna be grinding Animal Crossing Friday, Saturday."
Oh, are you? Oh, that's weird because you're probably also grinding.
I'm gonna get it, but I'm not gonna grind.
That's probably what you're going to be doing. That's why you can't play, right? Friday and Saturday.
Also,
that's why you can't play.
Fridays, I just free my time up.
Why would you free your time up if I make plans?
Because I don't stay in on Fridays ever, really.
Like so stupid. It's the fucking Tom Brady season, dude.
What are you gonna say?
It's the Tom Brady.
Don't say those words here.
What the fuck is going on, dude? Every single time that we get loud, it just keeps on.
Oh, the app wants to say something?
What do you want to say?
I mean, it's fine. It's not going to stop the recording.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. But yeah, it's just so annoying to me because for so long, right? You told me you just like try to make me do stuff day of, which yeah, I'm a spur of the moment guy. I'm spontaneous, ladies.
Who are you looking at?
Spontaneous. And I like to do things like spur of the moment, like crazy cool things. Skydiving, I do that sometimes. I'm like, hey, David, you want to go skydiving? You go, why couldn't you have planned this earlier? No, I won't go skydiving. And then I have to skydive by myself. And you know how weird it is skydiving by myself, which I do often because you always cancel on me. I mean, I do other things. I'm like, hey, David, you want to go to the fucking beach and fucking throw a ball around, like run around on the beach and shit? And you're like, no, like you should have planned this ahead of time. And then when I plan things ahead of time, I'm like, hey, David, Friday, you want to play some fucking video games?
Okay.
You want me, you, Gabe? Let's play some video games.
I'm gonna
Get
defend
drunk.
myself.
Okay, yeah, keep on taking mental notes. Keep on taking mental notes.
So I'll be fine.
And well, let's play some video games Friday, a week and a half ahead of time ish, around there. And you're like, yeah, that's fine, I can do that. Friday rolls around, you go, oh, sorry, can only play till 10. How's that feel? Don't like that, huh, James? And then you rub it in my face. Go, don't like that, huh? Made the plans, but it still didn't work out, huh?
Okay, great.
Because I gotta go hang out with my girlfriend. Gotta go kiss her on the lips and stuff.
You done?
And we're going to go do spontaneous stuff.
Okay, are you good?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so you pretend like this isn't something that you do all the time.
When do I cancel plans?
Great. This past weekend,
What did I do?
the exact same thing. We started off the day Saturday.
Okay.
Hold on. What?
Okay.
We started off the day.
This is your fault. This is your fault.
So, no, it isn't. Mm-hmm. We started off the day. My girlfriend out of town. So I said, hey, we got the day. We can play video games. Oh my God. And I said, hey, don't make plans because we have all day. And you were like, great. Let's not make plans. End up hanging out with a couple of friends.
No.
What?
Go Wednesday. Wednesday's here. We do the podcast.
Yeah.
You're starving. We cancel the podcast early because your stomach is
Right. We get Applebee's.
For some reason, you're always hungry during this podcast now.
Yeah, it's because I eat late in the day.
I don't like it. And we go and get Applebee's. We go and get
Hang
Applebee's
out with our friend.
with T Pfeffer.
Right.
And when we go there, you decide to tell him, hey, he goes, I haven't hung out with you guys in forever. You're like, fine, that's cool.
Fine, let's hang out Saturday.
Yes.
Right, that's what I said. And then I told you specifically, I said, hey, we're getting food with them, so like if we don't bring up the fact that we're supposed to hang out later, it's fine. And we can play video games all day. So
Dog barking.
we go get Mexican food, we hang with our friends, and you see an opportunity to ruin my day, which also in turn ruins your day.
It was really fucking annoying for me because I just wanted to ruin your plans because you were specifically like, because I was like, when I was sober, I was like, hey, this is fine. We'll hang out with them for food because we're both hungry.
Yeah, and that'll be like the time we hung out.
Yeah, we hung out.
We hung out. We
fine.
did it,
and they were fine
and then
with that
the
too.
rest, and they were good with that.
But then you
super pushed.
No, because I was like, oh, margaritas, and then I started drinking margaritas.
And then you go, oh, let's hang out all day.
Yeah, let's go by Brandon's.
And you canceled you were like, fuck it, we're gonna stop doing everything.
And that's not how it went. You were like, no, I'm fine, I'm busy. And I don't want to do that.
I was like,
because you said that.
We had to go. We had to upload the podcast still, and I had laundry. I had things I had to do.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hang out the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And you also didn't want to hang out. You deep down didn't.
Yeah,
but in the moment, because you're just an in the moment guy. Specifically,
thank you.
About an hour ago.
Thank you.
I was still playing TFT, and I was about to leave to do the podcast. You get into the Discord, and you're like, oh, playing TFT. Lost your window. Guess we're not doing the podcast today. And you're not thinking, like, why the fuck wouldn't we still do it?
Yeah.
Anyways.
In the moment guy, thank you.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, no, it is. Thank you.
So.
Spontaneous. Thank you.
Okay, great.
Ladies.
Okay, great. So, like, if you're that spontaneous, why then in 15 minutes after we make the plans, you completely change your mind when we get to your house?
I'm very spontaneous.
And then when we get to your house, you get in your bed and you're like, actually, I kind of want everybody to leave.
Yeah, just go.
And we're not hanging out. And we force you to take a shower. And then now I'm fully into these plans.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to get everybody out because we've wasted so much time.
Yes.
So you changed everything. Spur of the moment. We never played video games.
Yeah. No, you did.
I did. You didn't.
Yeah, I know I did. We ended up going by Brandon's getting drunk, and you got very drunk.
So before we get into this story, I just want to say, don't pretend like I'm the only one to do this.
You do it the most.
No.
Yes.
That's out of...
Recently.
Your recency bias is so crazy. Historically, it's you.
Yes, historically it's me. But
okay.
But now recently,
I'm not done. I'm not done with my points. I'm not done with my points because you wanted to go crazy.
No, because I let you get your point. Now it's my turn.
No, I have one point. I had many other points. I wanted to explain that point. I'm not done with all of the points.
Okay, I'm not done with all my points either.
The floor's yours. You got nothing, huh?
Historically, maybe I've been worse. But recently, I've been a man of my word. And when dumbasses ask me to hang out, that's you, Bird, and Fat Fuck, I ignore them now. I don't give them yeah, sure, I'm down to hang out. I don't even give that anymore. And that's historically what you're talking about.
This is now...
Yes, historically, when you ask me to do things, you don't ask me.
You're getting away from the original issue.
You know
you're getting away from the original issue.
Okay, but you're trying to bring up other issues too.
I'm just saying, that was my first point.
Continue.
Thank you. Number 2. I think that you just want to... I think specifically this Friday, you want to like hang out just to kind of ruin things that I want to do. And it's not because...
No.
Yeah, I think it's just...
No.
I think you just want to hang out Friday because it's more difficult for me and it doesn't affect you as much.
Well, no, because the thing is, right, when I play these games, for you, it's not fun. Like, you just want to play these
what
games.
Are you talking about these mental games or are you talking about
Magica.
video games?
Or what is it?
Magica, yeah.
Yeah. So this game that you want to play, right?
Sunday, yeah.
Fine. But Sunday, you can't get drunk and stuff. Friday...
You don't have to get drunk.
Yeah, but it'd be fun to get drunk and play that game.
Who wanted to get drunk?
Me and T-Voss.
T-Voss wanted to get drunk?
Of course.
Text
him right now. Say, hey, do you want to get drunk Friday and play Magica?
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Why?
Because I do things on Friday with people. Not like... And everybody. I keep that day open to hang out with people. What? Is that not true? But if I was to play Dungeons and Dragons on a Friday night and cancel shit with you, you would fucking flip.
Because that's dumb.
So
don't compare those two. Don't compare those two.
Dungeons and Dragons on a Friday night or playing video games on a Friday night.
Don't compare those two.
Comparable.
No.
Yes.
Because what's fun?
Both.
Hanging out with me, doing things with me, playing video games with me, getting drunk with me. Those are fun things. Dungeons and Dragons, whack.
That's just like a crazy...
No, that's just truth.
No.
That's facts.
So Friday...
Hey, I'm literally laying out the facts
and then also,
and the statistics for you.
Also, that Friday...
It's just...
That Friday that I canceled plans, I didn't. I played video games with Gabe.
2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours.
I did it.
That's not
also,
what we had planned, though.
You were napping.
That's not what we had
Gabe
planned.
and I were drinking. We also planned the vacation that we did.
But that's not what we had planned.
Also, I don't know if we're going to be able to go to Philadelphia anymore with Tom Brady leaving Boston.
I know. It's a riot in the fucking streets.
I don't know what we're going to be able to do.
And by riot in the streets, I mean opposite of riot in the streets. Everybody's hiding in their homes because they're so scared that if they leave their house again, maybe Aaron Rodgers will leave the Green Bay Packers. That's what they think. And that's what they think.
Your voice got really high there, but I agree.
That's where my voice always goes when I'm scared. Because I'm terrified right now. You don't think I'm scared? This is the most scared I've been in my entire life. But I've accepted my fate. Last night, I was sleeping in bed, ate a whole fucking pizza to myself, whole frozen pizza, right? And knew that I was going to die because not only the pizza, but also Tom Brady leaving the Patriots.
You know these things that you do that you're certain that it's going to kill you?
Yeah.
I do them too. Yeah. And I'm fine.
You know, I'm not even going to lie, right? Sometimes to make my feel like, because I'll do those things, right? Like eating a whole pizza.
Don't say David can do it. I can do it too.
No, and I'm not even joking.
Don't say that.
That is something that will go through my mind. I'm like, David's just fine. Or like, My brother did the same thing earlier that day. I was like, he's still alive. And I had to go upstairs and check his pulse while he was sleeping. He doesn't know
What
that
are you
I did
eating?
that. Just a whole pizza.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
But yeah, I ate this whole pizza before I fell asleep, which, you know, obviously was giving me like acid reflux because I laid down like right after.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Which is just like,
It's gonna make you feel worse.
yeah, it makes me feel really bad. So, but I was really tired because I ate a whole pizza.
Yeah.
And I was like,
What kind of pizza?
on top of
Jack's pizza?
no, Tombstone. Tombstone's better.
Yeah, it is. I've never eaten a full Tombstone pizza, so
And while I was laying there, I was like, okay, Tom Brady left the Patriots. Which, if I catch that,
yeah.
I might die
Well, yeah, I mean, you might.
because of my own.
Well, neither of us are sad yet,
Well, no, because
but some of our friends might be sad, and then we might
more
get it.
people are upset about Tom Brady leaving, and the people that are affected the most are old people and people with obesity and diabetes and stuff like. I don't have diabetes or old disease, but I have
one of the three.
I'm fat fuck.
Yeah. Do you think you're obese?
Me fat fuck, yeah. You realize that?
Oh, speaking of obese,
at my height, if I'm 210 pounds, I'm obese.
we're doing that fitness competition, right?
Yeah,
And the way we're tracking it,
yeah.
like the progress of who, I think we're doing calories burned, which might be a bad metric of like the
No, it's not calories burned. It's like heart rate, stuff like that.
No, we already got a lot. Michael got the got the bands.
Yeah.
And he's like
Did he
looking
change
at
it up?
It's not that he's changing it, it's that the band only measures like a certain amount of stuff, and
Yep.
calories might be the most definitive.
What about the heart rate thing?
I don't know if it. I don't know.
It does the heart rate.
I don't think it does.
It does.
Well, if you don't know because you don't have it.
I know for sure that it does.
No, you don't.
I do.
Just
I don't
me-
know. I know. I
just
don't
let
know why
me-
you're fighting me.
Just let me tell you.
Okay, do you have it?
No.
Exactly.
Have you been talking to Michael?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
I'm not gonna get into the.
Who
Anyways,
who do you think talks to Michael more? Me, you, or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady,
Obviously.
and then me.
No.
I just have to say this.
You think I'm the number 3 guy?
So once we do this fitness competition, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you that it might be good for you. Not. Hold on.
I'm going to get angry. Call me fat, and I'm going to get mad.
It's not.
Talk about my weight.
It's not.
Oh, is it because my heart rate's at a constant 160? Yeah, we're popping.
I'm just saying.
Is it because my heart rate's at a constant 160? You think that? You think that's
the people
good
who
for
have
me?
the people who have the Whoop right now, they're on a little group, right? And Michael tried very hard to compete with them, just like in calories burned straight up, just to see if he could beat the people that are just like casually doing it so far. So he ran 3 miles yesterday.
Okay.
Our friends Brandon and Thomas both beat him without doing anything extra in their day. So I'm saying you might be in that demographic that you don't have to do much and you might still do okay.
But what if I take first place? I get to pick the tattoo?
I don't know.
Because I could for sure beat those two.
We haven't really figured out what the rules are.
I could for sure beat those two.
I personally think T. Pfeffer is going to be the one to
Really?
be the loser.
Oh, the loser?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's Steve Voss.
You think Tyler Voss is going to be the...
That guy's never worked out a day in his life.
Well, he is all alone in California. He's going to need something to do.
That could work to his advantage.
I think
T-Rog.
No, T-Rog will be able to...
No.
My money's on Tyler Pfeffer because I just think Tyler Pfeffer is going to give up.
It's either... Here's the thing. If I commit to it, I probably take first place.
After me.
No. It's not even close. And if I do that, I'll take first place. But last place, I really think that it's T-Rog or
That's such a
T-Voss.
crazy thing to say. If I take it seriously, I can get first. Because then, that means if you don't take first, you can just go like, oh, I didn't take it seriously.
I mean, you'll be able to tell if I take it serious. Because if there's something on it every single day of me, or 5 days a week, then I took it serious. If not, it's like I kind of like every now and then got self-conscious about myself, and then I was like, okay, maybe I'll do it for today. Like, that's how it kind of goes.
If you get last, that's going to be funny.
No.
Do you think you're going to get last?
It wouldn't be funny.
Yeah, it would be.
No.
We get to pick the place of the tattoo on your
sad.
face.
My face? No.
Everybody decided we're doing face tattoos.
You realize that you can't do that. You're going to get a face tattoo if you lose?
No, I'm not losing.
You realize what tattoo I'm picking for you if you lose, though, right?
I have no idea.
And it's not a small tattoo.
It's a swastika?
It will be a swastika. No, you're getting a full body tattoo.
I can't afford that.
Avatar Airbender.
Oh, just on the head?
Literally no, on the whole body, like going down your arms. That's literally your
That would
tattoo.
be good.
That'd be good. That'd be
But
really good.
how much do you think that would cost?
$10. I'll do
Easily. I'll do it for free.
it. I'll do it for free. It doesn't even matter for me. But yeah, no, it like because it really is like when I take something really serious, which it might because there's like a large amount of people that are competing against me, and you guys can clearly track it, and I won't want like to lose that. I probably will take it pretty serious, but I think it's T-Rog and T-Voss are in last.
It might be T-Rog.
T-Voss
Do you
because
think AG can do it?
Yeah.
He'll be up there?
yeah.
Okay.
See, the thing is with me, you, AG, and Mike already have an advantage.
Because we're up during work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
T-Voss is at a low because he's like at a desk all day. And
Brandon
and T-Rog.
and T-Rex.
They don't... Oh, wait. Brandon moves around, right?
No.
He doesn't?
He's like a fucking...
Desk guy?
I think so now.
Interesting.
I think that Brandon will naturally... I think that Brandon has like a competitive nature to him, especially when he's able to be tracked. Because if we can keep an eye on that guy, he's going to do well.
I walk about 11,000 steps a day.
T-Fefs, that guy won't do that great.
No.
That guy, at best, I think that he takes like... How many people are doing it?
I don't know. So, Thomas, Brandon, Michael, you, I, Tyler Voss, Tyler Rodney, is that Tyler Pfeffer? And AG?
Okay.
It's either
So
9 or 8.
9 or 8 people?
9 or 8.
I
don't know if I
think
count
at
people.
best, T-Pfeffer takes 5th.
At best? You don't think he can crack into the top 4? Or
And,
do you think
and
plays?
that's the issue. I think that you can do top 3 easy.
I think so because of work.
Yes.
Because of being able to like... Because I'll be moving at all... that.
I should just work with Jim every single day.
So you're just moving?
Yeah. And I'd be fine.
Yeah, I think being the fact that I'm working and like I'm constantly moving, I think that's going to be a big advantage to it.
Yeah. I think that... So here's the thing. Average, I think that Pfeffer has the lowest average of a place that he could possibly take because I don't think that guy cracks top 3 ever.
And I don't think that guy likes to move in general.
No. And I think that Brandon has a possibility of popping off. I think that T-Voss also has a possibility of popping off. T-Rog, he has this weird competitive thing to him that might make him pop off. But, I mean, we've, like, offered him lots of money before. And he just didn't. I mean,
Here's the problem. People have to be consistent. Because it'll
Yes.
be a month.
Yes.
You can't just start at the end of the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I can fuck it up in a month, you know that.
With Tom Brady being, Tom
Brady being traded
really
or
fucked
dropped
us.
because it's closing down gyms now because like everybody's like, why work out if the best player of all time can't even be on the Patriots? Where am I going to end up? And that's what people are saying outside of gyms. They're like, where am I supposed to be?
So we might
fuck the gym.
Gyms might be fucked. I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see if like it all blows over. Oh, yeah. Has he officially signed yet for the Bucks? Do we really know yet?
He's like officially playing for them, I'm pretty sure.
Man.
Marcus Mariota went to a new team too. I don't know where.
Who is that?
I don't know. But Big Dick
Nick.
Bears.
Just found out from me.
Blake. No, I didn't know that before. But I didn't know who you were talking about.
Blake Martinez is not on the
Giants.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he went to the
but he
Giants.
wasn't great.
I liked him. I thought that he was good.
You thought he was good?
Yeah.
I liked him.
I thought that he was a hardworking player.
First into the gym, last one out.
Yeah. And
he plays World of Warcraft.
He plays,
so we like him.
And Dota. He's a big Dota player.
And he's a sexy ass girl.
Does he?
Speaking of sexy ass girls,
Sean Evans.
That's a good one. He Miss California, the host of Hot Ones, dates her.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. How did he snag that?
He's a really good interviewer.
And that's it?
I think so.
Have you ever seen Tyler One's girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's good looking too.
No.
Is she not?
Have you seen her chin? Michaela, she's all right, right?
What's
when she
not-
has makeup, but like
I was just looking through her Instagram today.
if you see her naked, there's a naked picture of her, which obviously you can take any like random.
There
picture.
is?
Yeah.
Is it a good one?
No.
You don't think so?
Bad. It's really bad.
Why?
And it's like no, it was memed like a lot.
Really?
Well, because she like isn't wearing makeup and she like was on Skype webcam with Tyler Warren.
How did it get leaked?
He had like the immiger like in his recents, and he didn't open it on stream, but like people saw the immiger. I don't know how, whether it was like in his notepad or they saw it in like his recents.
And what
they typed it in
enhanced
word
it?
for word.
Oh,
And it was
on him.
Yes.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
That must have been him.
Yeah,
right?
You'd think so.
Because
I don't know how else it would have been leaked. It was something like that. It was something along those lines. He showed the link to the fucking.
So on
picture.
Imager, you can like just drag and drop a image from your computer onto the website, and then it immediately creates a link and uploads it to that.
Yeah,
and anybody can search that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
It was something like that.
That's crazy.
And it's not a good picture of her. She's not a bad looking girl, but
I bet she was good looking.
She definitely has like some very big flaws. Like her chin.
What kind of chin are we talking?
Like crimson.
Oh, so it's not the reverse chin?
No, it's like way up.
You ever see the
people that are like straight, like top teeth to their fucking neck?
No. You're talking about I'm talking about the crimson chin. Do you remember the reverse version? It's the I don't even want to say it. It's the negative chin. It's like a negative version of the chin.
Okay.
So Mr. Crocker, he's the guy who hunts the fairies.
Yeah.
He basically says the N-word. Like it's the instead of saying negative chin, it was all over Twitter.
Really?
And that version of the crimson chin is black. So like it'll be like the crimson chin is red, and then he'll walk out of the shadows, and it'll be like Mr. Crocker goes, it's the Negatron. And it's just the black version of him. You didn't see that on Twitter?
No. Twitter's been popping off lately though. I really like Twitter.
Yeah, but it's just Tom Brady memes, you know.
It's just Tom Brady memes.
And we don't need to talk about that.
It is goofy. Yeah, no, she's an alright girl. She's got a big butt.
You know what? I didn't do enough research. Is what I'm finding out.
Yeah. Also, I mean, the thing is, you've been weird with Twitch your entire life, where you just like pop in and out.
I don't think I'm weird with Twitch. I think I'm a casual Twitch viewer.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go that far because you don't you watch YouTube videos
of Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you haven't like really watched Twitch streams in like 4 years prior to that.
I think I watch YouTube
because last time
I watch Twitch the way people who like think they watch YouTube watches YouTube. If that makes sense. If you go, do you watch YouTube videos and go, yeah, I've seen like.
But I do both.
What do you mean?
I do. I watch Twitch and I also watch YouTube videos.
I'm saying
the
people,
GOAT. I'm the best.
I'm saying people who clearly don't watch YouTubers.
I'm the Tom Brady of watching.
Who just like watch David Dobrik and they're like, yeah, I watch YouTubers.
Yeah,
that's how I am with Twitch.
See, the issue is, you know of them, but you actually haven't watched Twitch like you haven't gone to Twitch and just watched like streams on there.
No, they fucking suck.
Since Soda Poppin did his blackjack streams.
Twitch streams suck.
No,
I hate watching streams.
They're so casual.
That's what I don't like.
They're cash.
Yeah, I don't like.
They're
them.
real cash. DM, you got to get more.
They just take so long. To watch.
To get to something good, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I like watching half-hour things. You know.
What I was getting to on that is that like I've also watched Michaela and like seen Michaela on other streams, and she's too much of a memer for
You're saying she's shot?
No, she's too much of a memer for me.
You don't like her entertainment?
Not that. I think that it's entertaining for people in a way, but it's
if
like
we're talking about
if it's a girl, like right, I need a girl that's not like going like just try to meme 24/7.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Which I'm fine with you trying to be funny, but like
so you like girls that are funny, but like if you're making
know
just
your
like
place as a woman.
I'll say one of the Twitter jokes that's been popping off with the cancel or the pushback of Black Widow. Somebody quoted and said, "Finally, fuck women."
Yeah, that was one that I liked.
Yeah,
it was because of Tom Brady being released by the Patriots. They tweeted out Black Widow has been indefinitely pushback, and somebody was like, "Yes, fuck women," all in caps.
And you like that one?
Oh, that one made me cry of laughter.
But she isn't really funny. She just like posts jokes that people have already made.
Not even posts it. She says them.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't.
I know what you're talking about.
She says them like out loud, which I'm fine with. Do it right, but it's just not something.
No, it's not. I don't like it either.
It's not something that I'd fully want to be like.
I don't like people who just regurgitate that things that everybody else says.
Yeah,
like it's just not. Yeah, huh? You said you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fucking
You know what I don't like?
I'm not gonna talk shit about this person.
You know what I don't like
What?
is people are just now were you with me? Was it Saturday that we were talking about David Blaine? And people just don't know like the extensiveness of how dope that fucking guy is. My best friend, my Twitter follower, David Blaine.
So I've been aware of David Blaine's like craziness, but what do you mean? They didn't know that he could just like regurgitate like flies and shit like that.
Yeah, I had to explain.
David Dobrik.
I had to explain that to somebody that sword swallowing, right? That's not like you see that on in movies all the time, right? Like in movies, TV shows, you see sword swallowing, and you're like, oh, that's cool, but it's like so people do it. There's like maybe like less than 100 people that can sword swallow in the world.
Yeah.
This guy learned how to sword swallow, not just to swallow swords, but to be able to regurgitate things.
He initially
learned a magic trick.
So he initially learned it. I watched his like magic special.
Did he learn that first, or did he learn the spitting of water first?
He learned the spitting of water first because he saw this like video of this guy. So it was like a magician from like the 1920s. It wasn't.
I don't think it was. No, it was a guy from like a very poor country.
So this is where he initially learned it.
Okay.
He saw the trick from this guy. Like it's the he does whatever the flammable liquid is at first, where he like starts the fire with it and then he puts it out with water. That trick was performed in the 1920s. That was like a magician trick. Okay. And for his entire career, he was like, how the fuck is that guy doing it? Yeah. And then he found a guy in a poor country who would transport water that way in his body.
So cool.
So him finding that video, he was like, oh, this is how the trick. I think he knew that there's no other way he could have done it without actually physically being able to do it.
Yeah.
So he's like, I just don't know how to do it until he found this guy in Africa.
Penn and Teller said it once on their thing, because I watched so many magic trick videos. They were like, there comes a certain point when a trick is so good that it's not good, because there's only one possible way that it can be done, and it kind of eliminates all other possibilities. So like, it's one of those. This was something that people thought was like a trick for a while, like, but then David Blaine, being like the master magician that he is, he was like, oh, this isn't a trick, this is a physical capability. Which something that David Blaine is very good at. He doesn't, because he does magic tricks, don't get me wrong, that guy's very good at card magic and stuff like that. But he's more
of like
a physical endurance type guy.
Yeah, where he just like he just tests the human capabilities.
Yeah, and it's so fucking
so sick. Him like being able to, he'll just drink,
that guy will never get affected by Tom
gallons
Brady.
And gallons of water.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like just like
gallon of water,
it's like a crazy amount of water that he can just. His body doesn't process it. It just like holds it.
It just sits in his body. Yeah.
I don't even understand what's possible, and then he can bring forth it.
And not only that,
like it's a fire hose.
Like at a speed that's unreal. Like.
It's like it's coming out of a faucet.
Yeah.
And then now he's been able to add on to the trick where he can have like frogs and fish live in him for upwards of like an hour.
Yeah.
Where he can go the whole performance. We're doing like standard tricks or standard David Blaine tricks, which is like him putting an ice pick through his fucking hand.
Yeah.
And like through his body.
Which is so crazy to me, because like,
and then also,
it's such a cool trick, because there's no smoke and mirrors. There's no,
Yeah, he's
hey,
just doing
this
it.
this isn't like some sort of trick. This is how I'm doing it. You know how I do it.
But yeah.
You try to do it. You can't fucking do it. I'm
Yeah.
the best. I sold
Yeah,
my
I'm
soul.
never gonna-
I sold my soul to the devil.
Which is how you got him to follow him, because he tweeted like,
I know. I tweeted, when are we going? I was like, Wolverine's a great superhero and all, and we got a Wolverine Origins movie. When are we going to get David Blaine Origins?
and then he followed you
And
for
he
that.
favorited, retweeted, and followed.
The follow is bold.
Yeah, I like it because I've been favorited and retweeted by a lot of
Him eating the
celebrities.
glass on the David Dobrik thing, I don't even understand that one. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
He just started eating glass.
I just don't know. Like maybe that's his diet.
I don't know.
I'm convinced there might be that guy might have a different diet regimen than everybody else.
When we talk about the Pussy Posse, which gets brought up all the time,
Yeah.
back in the early 2000s, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, and David Blaine.
If Shia was in that, that'd be very weird because he was like 16.
He was young. But back in the day, those three men crushed pussy in the towns of Hollywood.
Yep.
People always go like, Leo makes sense, Toby's a stretch, but early 2000s, he's Spider-Man, they're best friends. People go, David Blaine, that throws me off.
Really?
Watch those fucking videos, and you tell me that he's not part of that posse. He
The
deserves
thing
it.
that's weird to me is that Tobey Maguire, one time we had our friend, and I think that we brought this up, we've had one of our good-looking friends that both me and you have been in love with at one point in time, tell us that Tobey Maguire was the best-looking Spider-Man.
I don't remember who said that, but it's wrong. But
I mean, I got to say about a girl.
got
Melissa.
it.
Melissa.
Give me a second. There's been so many of those.
But she said that he was the best looking fucking Spider-Man. Get the fuck out of here.
No, yeah,
That guy
Andrew
looks like,
Garfield is clearly better looking.
if that guy was a normal guy, right? He legitimately looks like he's got something wrong with him.
But he
looks-
is a superhero in the early 2000s and deserves to be in the group at the time.
maybe
Maybe not now.
But David Blaine's a good looking dude. And on top of that, say what you want.
Yeah. He's getting your pants off.
Bitches love magic.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. And that's, you can look through fucking the dictionary, thesaurus, whatever the fuck you want, encyclopedia, look through
You
it.
see magic? Bitches
Magic,
love it.
bitches love it.
Yeah.
Use magic in a sentence. Bitches love magic. That's the sentence in the dictionary. I can't make that up. Google it. I don't lie on this podcast. It's facts. Also, Hype House gets hazed. They piss on kids to get in the house.
Yeah, specifically
That's
Dixie,
facts.
Charlie, and Addison.
I mean, yeah. Also, David Blaine's obviously fucking puss. He's got magic, dude. You're telling me, right?
He doesn't have a wife, right?
I don't
Obviously not.
know. You're telling me, right?
No, I wouldn't have a wife if I was
A
David
girl in the club, you go up to her,
Yeah.
and you breathe fire.
Blaine. Also, the way he talks,
Yeah.
you
You kind of
it's
feel alone.
it's a little mesmerizing, right?
Do you ever feel like I need to listen to what this guy says because he's above me?
It's so
Like
so particular. The way he when he's putting ice picks, he's like, "Look, no blood,
No blood.
no blood. Look,
You can pull it.
yeah, go. It's okay. Go,
Go.
no blood."
And you know what the issue is
And then he takes a and he just starts eating
and you
on
go,
glass.
and you go, this guy's in. Would you rank yourself in any way? Like, do you say that you fall underneath any category, like a ranking system?
Of what?
In
Like
general,
hotness
just
or any?
no. Just
any
like
ranking system?
in life. Like, where do you like?
Low.
See, I don't even feel like there's a rank to things all the time, but I know that guy's a higher rank than me. Like, because
Oh,
he's
I
like
get
a
what
grand
you're
magi, and that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that guy is like a great grand magi, and
I don't know what that means.
And he's like a grand master of wizardry.
Right.
Me, I know that. Like,
He outranks us.
I'm not even.
You think he's a fun hang?
I'm not even an apprentice.
You think he's like
I know that he is.
You ever think like
Okay, you're telling me this, right? You go to Summerfest. You're going to this fucking like big festival. Fuck, it's $8 a beer. God damn it. I don't want to spend fucking money on alcohol. He goes, grab a cup, David. Grab a cup.
no problem? Thanks, David Blaine. I'm not gonna drink that.
It's a fully cool drink.
I mean, it's
And you
it's
were
still
like,
carbonated.
you were like, sorry, David Blaine. I was going to take shots actually.
Oh, it's no problem.
And he goes, David, grab more cups. And you go, "Oh, okay, David Blaine. And you grab all the cups. And he goes, and you're telling me that's not cool?
What do you think determines?
I'm hanging out with that guy.
What do you think determines? So famous people, a lot of famous Davids. What do you think determines people calling you Dave or David? Dave Chappelle. David Letterman. But people, when they talk about David Letterman, they call him Dave.
That is weird. When they name him full name. I was talking about this today. I was watching
David Blaine. I think they call him David.
David, yeah.
You know what I mean? I wonder what determines that for those people.
Only old people call you Dave, right?
Yeah, people who are unaware.
Yeah.
They're unaware. Nobody calls me Little Dave unless you're in the inner circles of the family.
Yeah.
And then like a friend hears it and they think it's goofy, so they just jump on.
Yeah.
But
we do call, no matter what, everybody calls your dad Big Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Because that guy's a huge guy. He's big, buff, strong, jacked.
Strongest man I know.
6'8". Mm-hmm. I once saw him pick up a car. But we were talking about this today because I was watching a video on Norm Macdonald, and I could watch that guy for hours.
Sure.
He's just so funny to me.
We learned he was a degenerate gambler.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which is cool.
It never gets brought up.
No?
When do you hear that?
He's too respected.
I know.
And it's so funny because I don't think that he wants to be respected sometimes.
I don't think he cares.
Yeah,
I think he does care.
That guy low-key cares a lot because
I think he does, and I think he cares that people think he doesn't care.
Speaking of David Letterman, I was watching a video on like one of the most memorable sets, and a lot of people, like even Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld goes, "You have one of my favorite sets of all time."
Oh, he likes it that much?
Jerry Seinfeld holds him. Like the greats hold Norm Macdonald like
even higher than themselves.
So high, yes.
Yeah.
And Jerry goes, "You have one of my favorite sets of all time," and he goes, "You did your last set on David Letterman."
He said this on Comedians in Cars.
Yeah, and Norm goes, "Yeah," and he goes, and people think that like you just like came up with that, but you put a lot of work into that, right? And he goes, "Yeah." It comes out he cried on David Letterman, like teared up on David Letterman's last.
David Letterman was his favorite person to watch. I mean, so many people that got into stand up or like comedy in general looked at David Letterman. He was like it was like back in the day. It was after Johnny Carson. It was the battle for who's gonna get the next Tonight Show spot. And it was between David Letterman and Jay Leno. And Jay Leno obviously beat it out, but more people thought David Letterman was funnier, and then he ended up getting his own show.
Overall better. I don't know. I never liked Jay Leno.
Jay Leno
which is easy to say, right?
Jay Leno has an interesting point, which I always I never really thought of. So Jay Leno he liked the dynamic towards the end because people considered Dave the best, but Jay Leno was on top, and he liked it that way. Where Jay Leno was more popular, he appealed to the masses. So Jay Leno always had the number one spot, but people considered Dave the best, and he's like, I was okay with that. I liked it, and he was like, I'm number one. David Letterman's the best. That's how it was.
Which is true.
Yeah.
Which is so weird to me though, because like Jay Leno's not a charismatic guy to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I never liked
Jay Leno. Really.
But this last set by Norm Macdonald, I didn't really know of it. You knew of it even.
Yeah.
And it's such a funny fucking set.
Yeah, it's great.
It's about he goes, "Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the news about North Korea, and you know, we're worried about North Korea and China and Russia. But who I'm really worried about is Germany. I don't know if you guys know what they did in last century, but try to conquer the world." And it's just like they seem like such.
The Norm impression's really good.
Is it?
You've been practicing it?
No, it's
perfect.
No, it's not.
Nailed it.
But and it's just so funny to me because that guy, you think like it's a low hanging.
You know, he doesn't think he has a weird voice.
No,
he's like, whenever I hear,
you know who actually does a good impression? Jay Moore.
Jay Moore?
Yeah, who's whatever.
I hear more about Jay Moore than I hear from Jay Moore. I don't know anything about that guy besides everything.
I just heard him on a few podcasts.
I just hear everything surrounding the guy more than I hear about the guy himself.
Legitimately, the issue is, right, I've watched these videos about Norm Macdonald because he's one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
And Jay Moore pops up in those videos a lot. And I was like, okay, let me watch like some stuff on Jay Moore because all I hear is him talking about. And then I go and watch like a podcast with him and Theo Von, which I hadn't even seen any clips from. And in there, he's just talking about Norm Macdonald too. All he does
so it's fine.
Yeah.
Jay Moore and Theo did a podcast together?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Was it on Theo's?
Yeah, 2 of them.
When? Way back then or recently?
He was in the new studio.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that Jay Moore guy did things.
Yeah, he's got 2 podcasts with him.
Huh.
And he does a really good Norm impression. I like it a lot.
He was an SNL guy.
Yeah. He's known for stealing jokes also.
Yeah, I mean, only from Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is fine.
What are you going to do?
Do whatever. But yeah.
Did you watch any of Bert Kreischer's new stand-up?
No, have you?
Yeah, I think I'm going to stop because I started watching or listening to them when I'm at work. Instead of just watching them, I think I have to sit down and watch them because I think that changes.
Especially Bert.
Yeah,
it's different when
I think Bert.
There's certain people like Norm Macdonald I could listen to a CD of because it's not his like. Dave Chappelle I could probably listen to.
I think I can listen to them. Not
Chris D'Elia I couldn't even probably listen to.
I think I can listen to them after I've watched them, but I have to, and because I think I'm just not enjoying them as much as I used to, or it might just be that. I don't know. I'm just oversaturated with comedy because I'm constantly watching these people. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm just not enjoying comedy specials as much anymore. So when Tom Segura's and Chris D'Elia's come out, which are like, back to back, I think I'm gonna like make a choice to like, sit down and watch them.
You're gonna have to watch Chris D'Elia's. I feel
like. Because he's very animated.
Yeah, Chris D'Elia is a person that you, Theo Von you could listen to. It's like, I don't know. It's like people like Bert and stuff. You got to see them do what they're doing. Even Tom Segura.
Do you think you would do a lot of act outs if you did stand up? Were you like
probably?
You think so?
Yeah, I'd probably be more animated. I don't think that you would be.
I think randomly I would be.
Yeah,
I think it would be,
which would be a nice touch.
I don't think it would be, I think it would depend on the thing. But I think it'd be more of a story based thing, and then sometimes make a little movements.
I feel that.
It comes out. Yeah. I wouldn't know.
Is this the 51st episode?
51. Next week is 52, and we're bringing a guest on. Potentially, we don't know.
But, I mean, with Tom Brady and everything, I don't know.
We'll see. We'll give him a call.
But
good night, everybody. I gotta grab food.
Peace out.
We're going to Applebee's. See you.
I'm not going to Applebee's.
Yeah, I know, but we gotta tell the people we are.
No, they don't need to know where the fuck I am at every